Seamoss farming, yes, Seamoss farming, it contributes to the economy in this way. It helps emit it helps decrease the carbon footprint that is on Earth, yeah, that's in our atmosphere. It helps decrease that. Also, it helps contribute to biodiversity in a big way because the Seamoss actually work as a fish aggravating device, just like how you have the fire and other man-made equipments to attract fish. Well, the Seamoss actually, when it's planted the right way or it's in the right location in the sea, then what normally happens, the fish use it as a place to multiply or to lay in, you have to use it as a place to molt and all of that, so it becomes like a nesting ground for all the sea creatures that's inside that we cannot see from on land. So it contributes on a wide scale to biodiversity. It ties hand in hand with the discipline of the people, yeah, because the sea cannot fix itself, right? It can do what it normally does, right? The wave come to the shore, you have the back swash and the backwash. It erodes, it goes back with the backwash, it takes and it gives, right? That is the natural flow of the sea. But the environmental benefits come here now, where we can benefit from it and where the sea can also benefit from us in this way. We know that the sea deposits what it have, right? It cannot give up what it do not have, right? So it means environmentally, we have to bear in mind that whatever we use in the sea as Seamoss farmers, we have to make sure that it does not interfere, not just interfere, it does not take away from biodiversity. It will affect the whole marine life. We can remember you're putting something that was not there, but let it affect the marine life in a positive way. Yeah, so that when we put in things inside, we know, okay, it is environmentally friendly. We have no leakage of firing of like, let's say, bleach. You know, sometimes it be harmful substance like weedicide, fungicide, or sometimes it could be corrosive substance from bottles that we may use, or sometimes it could be from material that we may use to float, like for flotation, for buoyancy. They may decompose over time and it can add back to a harmful side. It could affect it harmfully. The marine life, it could affect the marine life harmfully by just decomposing the way how it decomposes in the sea. So how we can save that is two ways. Whatever we put in the sea, let it be as a positive benefit towards the ocean and the marine life, so that so when we go to use the water and we take it from the water, we can also get positivity from the water, because what you put in is what you will get out. Yeah, that's how it is. The sea is a place where it's a live world. The sea is like a world for itself, right? And what motivates me is how fast Seamoss grow, one, and the way it grows, not just the speed, but the way it grows, and understanding the behavior of the Seamoss in different bodies of water in the sea. Because I've been in the sea for the past years, and I recognize that in the sea there are different temperature of water, there are different color of water, different body mass of water, and the sea have all different diversion of different sea in its own respect. So what motivates me is when you go in the water and dealing with the water with different plants, you see how they behave and they react like if you're actually putting artificial manure in the water and this thing just growing. That's one. Also, to see certain marine life that you will get in the deep, way behind the reef case, you get them right on the shore, because why? These things that you're doing here actually call them. So you now have to protect what you meet there, and also what get involved around the Seamoss. You have to also protect that. Yeah. So, for example, when I plant Seamoss, I didn't meet lobster there, but when I come back, I meet lobster. Should I just take up the big lobster and go eat it? No, I shouldn't take up the big lobster. You understand? I should leave it for a little while. You understand? Or let's say I meet sea egg, I shouldn't just mash them and bust them. I should skip over them, find ways and means to walk over them and don't damage them. The coral reef, the reef will grow because you have more marine life coming around the reef. So I have to be careful while walking between the reef and not on the reef, because I don't walk on the reef with damaging the reef. So these are things I meet there. So I've been mindful that whatsoever I do it contributes to biodiversity. And once it don't contribute, I should not be doing it. Before I go in the water, I make sure I have a calm, cool, collective temperament. So I don't come and fight with you and then go in the sea. No, because the energy, there's something called energy exchange. And when you behave a certain way and you go and you deal with certain things, they behave either worse or in the same alignment like you. So it's just like you have children. If you are arrogant, rude, disrespectful, nasty man, expect your children live around, they'll pick up the same characteristics. Whether by choice or by force, they'll pick it up because they're living around you. So what I do, I try to make sure that I bridge all my social boundaries. For example, I'm not a fish, but when I go in the sea, I'm going to bear in mind that I have to look out for, in case I see any turtles get grabbed up in a net, I have to look out for turtles. I have to look out for things that will not look out for me. A fish will look out for me, he will try to get away from me. Right? A shark may attack me if it feels threatened because that's his environment, that's his world. Right? So I shouldn't go in there only thinking that I'm going with a mindset to get attacked. Or I'm going with a mindset to destroy. No, I'm just going with a mindset to utilize and to contribute. So when I give out, I get back. So when I go now and I meet, for example, when I go and I meet eggs in my Seamoss, I shouldn't pick out all my Seamoss and shake out all the eggs, the fish eggs, and go with the Seamoss. No, I'm supposed to leave the Seamoss, let the eggs hatch out, let the eggs hatch out. And after they hatch out, then I harvest my Seamoss and I go. And I shouldn't take all the Seamoss. Remember, that's the home. So I have to leave at least a percentage of Seamoss there so that they can continue the process. Because remember, I'm not just taking away from biodiversity, I'm contributing. So as much as I bring the rope, I bring the Seamoss, I bring anchors, etc. They all belongs to me. But I'm putting them in an area which is not mine. Here's my area, I'm on land. I was made to be on land. So when I go in the sea, I have to respect the boundaries of the sea and know that whatever I do there is supposed to benefit marine life. Right? And if it do not benefit marine life, I should make sure that I don't do it, number one, or I seek advice. Because whenever I start affecting marine life in a negative way, what it does, it affects other marine life. So if here I'm damaging all the coral reef here, after a while, when I go to the next place, I'm damaging more coral reef. Or even person who's working with me, they don't understand, okay, this is biodiversity and you have to safeguard it. And they see me practicing the same careless practice. They're going to work with other Seamoss farmers or with other persons or even by themselves, and they'll do the same careless practices. So in all, we have to remember that whenever we're walking around the marine life, the whole biodiversity in the ocean, that we have to safeguard, number one, we have to contribute, number two, and also we have to promote, right? So when you safeguard, you contribute, and you promote, it means here, everything will go sweet because you're going to safeguard the environment you're working in, even yourself. You're going to contribute to the environment that you're working in, and you're going to get back. And when you promote, you're going to promote sustainability in doing your Seamoss, because you don't just do Seamoss to get Seamoss. You do Seamoss to get Seamoss. Also, we got to put in the word also to contribute to biodiversity, because without the sea, Seamoss cannot grow. You have to be disciplined, yeah? You have to be disciplined in the line of Seamoss culture, because whenever you're doing Seamoss, this is actually farming like on land, but it's just farming in water. Now, with the Seamoss farm, you don't have to fertilize, yeah? You don't have to fertilize. You have to make sure they are safe, right? So some of the things you do on land, you don't have to do in the sea. For example, I have to make sure now, in the line of technology, right? Now today, people are getting smarter and more smarter on the earth, right? Sorry to say, not much of us is as wise as we claim as if we are smart, right? So, in all that we do, we have to remember that when we go in the sea to plant, we're going to make money. We can get from the sea, right? But the discipline coming in that sense, in the act that when you go to plant Seamoss, you have to remember that you're doing it on a sustainable scale. So when you plant Seamoss, you also plant enough that can harvest, that you can benefit, as well as you can live, that the ocean can also benefit, right? The fishing as well as cultivation still happening in the sea. The advantage and disadvantage, both of them have advantage and disadvantage. The first one is that the Seamoss now, you require some specific training. For example, in sustainable cultivation, when planting Seamoss than required for fishing. Now with fishing, I can teach you fishing, you can watch and learn. The same thing does with Seamoss. But the thing with Seamoss now, it takes a little bit more than just watching. Yeah, you have to know some of the physics that involve in the sea. You have to know some of the chemistry that happen in the sea. I'm not saying that the fishing don't have that too, but it's highly demanded more. Biodiversity is demanding more of you as a Seamoss farmer than a fisherman. Because with a fisherman, I don't have to be standing in the water, I can sit in a boat. I don't have to stand on the reef, I can just pass on the side. But with a Seamoss farmer, most of his time he spends is walking on the seabed. Right? So he's more intact with the marine life than a fisherman. Right? In the line of fishermen now, a fisherman now, he'll fish and catch his fish and go and sell. With the Seamoss, it's different. The fisherman now, with the Seamoss cultivator, the farmer, he have to also bear in mind that he have to contribute. Now the fisherman does not contribute to the sea. They don't contribute on a high level as a Seamoss farmer. Because he catches fish, put it in his boat, and he go back home. With the Seamoss farmer, he have to leave a piece of that specimen there that the fish that the Seamoss could continue going to aid biodiversity. Right? With the fisherman, how he can contribute in that aspect of not catching the juveniles. He can leave the juveniles, but that's by choice. He can do it or not. But with the Seamoss farmer, he have to do it. Because if you don't leave, you cannot get. That's how it is. In the blue economy, Seamoss have its advantage and disadvantage. It's how we accept to know that we have it and we can use it. Because Seamoss cannot plant itself. Right? It can multiply. Like in nature, it can separate and have its own genesis going on outside in the ocean. But because you have a lot of land erosion, coastal erosion, right, and we have movement of plate tectonics and all of that, we have the swash and backwash of waves, you know, the shoreline digging, all of that. You have a lot of the Seamoss now behave different, right, than when we plant it in protected area. So we now have to find innovative ways to plant Seamoss, sustainable, involve more people, right? Bearing in mind safety comes first, and advice to the Seamoss farmers: please get your life jackets. The water is getting deeper and more rough certain places, and you have a lot of undercurrents, right? So taking for granted that you could swim is just a crime, but have to stop the best swimmer, right? So safety is always come first. So make sure you have your life jacket and contribute to the blue economy and not just looking to see where you could get from it.